Hey, first grade, here we go. Pets Rule, My Kingdom of Darkness, Chapter 10. It's written by Susan Tan. The chapter is Mission Impossibug. Wonder what that means. At the end of chapter 9, Ember and Lucy were doing homework, and Lucy disobeyed her mother and let Ember up on the furniture. She'd always listen and follow directions from our adults in our life. What do you think is going to happen in this chapter? Ember was all excited because he had everything figured out. Does he? Let's find out. Chapter 10. I ran upstairs and burst into Mr. and Mrs. Chin's bedroom. Bibi, you are the key, I said, running to the fern in the window. I need you to go on a top secret spying mission. Are you up for the job? Absolutely, Bibi said, waving at me from a leaf. I've always wanted a job. The mission is simple, I said. Neo will fly you over to the house where Masher lives. She will leave you on the windowsill outside his humans room. Get inside and find a place to hide and listen. Neo will fly back and forth and tell us what you hear. Sounds fun, Bibi said. We waited until the next morning. As soon as everyone left for school and work, we jumped into action. Neo and Bibi flew toward Jimmy's house. Steve and I waited in Lucy's room. You come up with great plans, Ember, Steve said. Thank you, I said. I had a long time to think about world domination in the shelter. That's why I plan to rule the world. That way, no one will ever be held a prisoner again. That must have been hard, Steve said. It was, I said. But they couldn't keep me there forever. Yeah, luckily, Steve said. Now you have us, and we have you. I hadn't really thought about this. Steve was right. My subjects in this kingdom were becoming more like friends, and I didn't know what to say. Thank you, Smelly Steve, I finally said. I am honored to be a Chin. We sat there quietly for a moment, and then suddenly we both jumped. A familiar voice was yelling outside the window. Help! Help! Neo chirped. It's Lucy. What? I asked. Jimmy saw her walking by his house on her way home. He took her science books and he's making fun of her. He's making her cry. Lucy is in danger, I cried. Wait, Ember, we need a plan, Neo called from the windowsill. But I was already racing down the steps and to the front door. I nudged it open with my nose. I needed to get to Lucy. Ember, no, Steve called from upstairs. Wait, bad dog, Mr. Chin yelled. He came running into the front hall from the kitchen. He chased me, but I was too fast for him. I ran out the door. I ran down the front steps. I paused. The sidewalk was scarier than the yard. Who knows what could be out there, but I had to keep going. Lucy needed me. I dashed down the street and came face to face with a trash can. My hair stood on end, but no, Lucy needed me. I ran past the trash can. All around me were terrifying things. I knew that squirrels or strangers or falling trash cans could jump out at me at any moment. But I could only think of Lucy and how scared and alone she must feel. This way, Neo called, flying above me. They're just around the corner. Neo led me toward Jimmy's house, where Masher, the other evils, waited for me. And that is the end of chapter 10. What did you notice? What do you wonder? I'm scared for Lucy. We haven't even met Jimmy. He scares me. So I sure hope Ember is able to figure something out to help Lucy. I cannot wait to read chapter 11. See you soon.